Good morning, and we're in Moses chapter 2, verse 26. And we're going to go through the three different stories that God tells about the creation of man. And we'll just look at some of the differences. We'll pull some of it out. Other things you can pull out as you look at them. You can put them side by side if you want. And like I said with the creation. And I, God, said unto mine only begotten, which was in with me from the beginning, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. And it was so. Notice he says, I, God, that's God the Father, said unto mine only begotten, which is Jesus Christ, let us go and make man. And it was so. And I, God, said, let them have dominion over the fishes of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing which creepeth on the earth. I thought a little bit about the word dominion, and it does mean to rule over, to have control over. I think in a lot of ways, if you think how we can ride horses and we can have pets and things, that's a little bit of dominion, but anybody that has a pet wouldn't never think, oh, I'm dominating over my animal, but rather it's something more symbiotic in nature. And I think that that's what he's trying to tell us, is that we do help to control things in nature, but we're not there to be dominating over them, but rather to help them. I hope that makes sense. That's what I thought about this morning anyway. And I, God, created man in mine own image. In the image of mine only begotten created him. Male and female I created I them. Now, I think it's interesting, this use, and I pointed out earlier that just because they say in the image of mine only begotten created I him, and male and female I created, that is two separate things. It's like he created man, or created us as his children, and then he separated them to male and female. And we can go through all the thing about we will go through Adam and Eve and the extra ribbon and so forth. But I think here he's trying to teach us that we're first and foremost his children, whether we're male or female. And I hope you get that. And I, God, blessed them and said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over every living thing upon the moveth upon the earth. And I, God, said unto man, behold, I have given unto you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which shall be the fruit of the tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. Isn't it interesting? Here, I've looked at each thing. What they're calling meat or something to eat is the herbs. The food is, it's great for the vegetarians, I guess, but they're not saying, oh, this deer is for meat or anything like that. They're saying the herbs are. And even here, look, to every beast of the earth and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth on the earth. I therein grant life, and there shall be every clean herb for meat. And it was so, even as I spake. So this is for the creatures on the earth as well. And God saw everything that I had, and I, God, saw everything that I had made, and behold, all things which I had made were very good. All things were very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day. Again, that statement, were very good. So now we can go and we'll go to Abraham next, since it's on here. Oops, Abraham. And that flips right to it. And I'm just going to read it again, but it's almost identical, but look at the differences. And the gods took counsel. Remember what he said before, I, God, with my only begotten, took counsel among themselves and said, let us go down and form man in our image, after our likeness, and we will give them dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over the earth, over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. This is almost identical. Now remember, this is Abraham, so Moses saw this, Abraham saw this. Abraham saw this first, because he lived way before Moses. So the gods went down to organize man in their image, in the image of the gods, to form they him, male and female, to form they them. Again, that bit of a separation, but really it's more about that they're all children of God. And the gods said, we will bless them, and the gods said, we will cause them to be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. Again, that same idea of being there to help. And the gods said, behold, I will give unto them every herb bearing seed that shall come upon the face of all the earth, and every tree which shall have fruit upon it, and the fruit of the tree yielding seed to them we give it. It shall be for their meat. Again, it's the herbs, the fruit, the other vegetables are for their meat. And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and everything that creepeth on the earth, behold, we will give them life, and also we will give them every herb for meat, and all these things shall be thus organized. I feel this as Abraham is expressing it better. Just little words like we give them makes a difference between what is being said and what's not being said. And the God said, we will do everything that we have said and organize them, and behold, they shall be very obedient. And it came to pass that it was from evening until morning they called night, and it came to pass that it was morning until evening they called day, and they numbered the sixth time. So the sixth day, but the sixth time. Again, we see how they tie together, but they're just little things that give you a better understanding of where we need to go. And I think I had one of these is supposed to go straight to, I'm just going to go back now. It just goes to Abraham. How come it doesn't go to, sorry about that. And I shall just go back again. And we're in Genesis, finally. Sorry. I thought I had a link going back. So now we have the same words, but look at some of the differences. Now this is Moses, so this could be the same as Moses, but Genesis is written for a different audience. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. It's almost word for word, but still again, it emphasizes anybody that wants to really put it in and say, oh look, he created man or something. I really think you should listen more to what God is trying to say, and that he is saying everybody is special to him. And he created man, and then he created man both male and female. And God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it. See, all this is in green, meaning it's what he wants us to do. And have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. See the difference in there. He's saying that you should do this as a commandment. You should do this. But as I said before, it's not to be a tyrant or anything like that. It means that you can learn and lead and see things grow. I don't know if I'm explaining it very well, but it's not a bad thing. And I think sometimes I think it's different in their time. Remember, this is way back. And just by the way he uses it, it's not something that is supposed to be bad, but something that's good. And God said, behold, I give unto you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree which is the fruit of the tree yielding seed, unto you shall be meat. There's that same thing. And every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and everything that creepeth upon the earth, therein there is life. I have given every green herb for meat. And it was so. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. I love the fact that there's a very in there. And the evening and the morning was the sixth day. So we've got 6 out of the 7 days done. And tomorrow and Sunday, we will cover a lot more material. But we've got a lot here to think about. I think it's a great thing. And God saw that it was very good. And I hope we see the very good in our lives. And we'll see you tomorrow.